So,
I can explain it a little bit.
number one question is, how did you get started with this trade?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of different ways I kind of like learn different things. My father, before he passed away, he owned rental property. So we would go after each tenant, and we would go fix each property up, make it livable again. So I learned how to paint, you know, do some minor stuff around, and then I got with a company, LS Pinckney and Associates. They do heat and plumbing and air. And I learned, you know, as a helper, the basics with them, and then it kind of like got more and more advanced, and then did some electrician work, did some things here and there, and just kind of like learned everything, and I'm just, you know, just willing to work.
So when did this all started? What year? Or how old were you?
I don't know. You would do it. I mean, been learning forever. Probably like around 6, 7 when I started doing with my father and the renovations at the condo, because me and my sister would go and, you know, kind of try to help out. And then, you know, as time went on, I say professionally, I more so got involved when I stopped doing security about 2000 I don't know, I've been working for Tradesmen for about a year and a half now.
Yeah, almost 2 years. It's around the same time that I started with
right,
Tradesmen.
so I would say probably about 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So what do you like the most about Tradesmen?
Everything is great about Tradesmen. You know, if you're willing to work hard, they'll find you work. You know, they give you, you know, good pay schedules, good pay rates, and a lot of benefits to working for Tradesmen. You know, when you're trying to find, like I know a lot of people trying to find jobs. I always recommend them. You know, like say.
You do?
Yeah, like, you know, Tradesmen is a great job for me. I mean, it's for me.
How did you hear about us before you applied with Tradesmen?
A friend told me about it, and he was going to apply. Ronnie was going to apply, and Ronnie told me, and then I, you know, kind of like made a phone call.
Oh, nice. So, if you could tell me one great story about something that happened at work, or something that, you know, you carry with you in your memories that happened while you were working with us, what would it be?
Well, I did an electrician. I was an electrician helper for a job in Silver Hill.
Silver Spring?
Right. It was, I think it was in Suitland, PG County, Silver Hill Road, or something like that. And I learned a whole lot about, you know, what it takes to be an electrician. It kind of like got me interested in maybe pursuing that further, maybe in the future, maybe. But like I learned how to wire the whole building up. Amount of tap boxes, ran the lines underneath, cables all the way up. And it's just like I basically helped do the whole job, and I got real good at it to the point where they left me by myself and let me do it by myself, because I had gotten to the point where, you know, just the basics of running. You know, that's helper work.
Okay.
Just running the lines from the cable box. You know, and all the way to all the rooms and stuff like that. I learned how to do that. So.
Awesome.
Right.
So is that something that you maybe want to pursue in the future?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You know, it pays good money, and you know, and it's something I'm good at. So.
Did you know that we have an apprenticeship program?
I did ask Miss Valerie about that, but you know, I've just been so busy working. You know.
Well, I'm gonna find out about that for you, because if you think electrical work or you want to become an electrician, obviously it's more money.
Right.
Yeah, we can definitely take you in classes. I'm going to send you an email with all the information, actually.
I appreciate it.
Remember Chris?
Right.
Yeah, he asked about it. Jason sent him all the details, and I think he's starting. I'm not really sure if he's starting or not, but is he starting or not? He might be starting next year with the classes and stuff.
Okay.
So that's something that you definitely have to take advantage.
Okay. And,
so how long?
You always do look out. You know, and always do a good job for me. You know, I'm not trying to act like I'm ungrateful as far as trying to get an electrician job, but you know.
No, you should.
Right.
You know, you should take advantage completely.
Right.
So how long have you been with Tradesmen?
About a year and a half.
A year and a half. Okay. And if you were to pick, because you worked with many other guys.
Right.
One of, if you could pick one that you admire or that inspires you, to be better, one of the craftsmen, who would it be and why?
That's a hard question. I work in a lot of different jobs. Inspired me to be better. I mean, you know, initially, you know, Ronnie and I kind of pushed each other. So
you guys were great.
Yeah, kind of pushed each other to do, like, you know, work hard. And so I would say he's one, but let's see. I think there was a guy named
Juan Pomiglio?
He's Spanish. He's an electrician.
Okay.
Yeah. So I really admired him when I was doing them. You know,
why did you admire him?
Because he was real good at his job, and you know, like, he was basically better than the guys who were running the job. So,
oh, really?
Right. So it was kind of like, oh, guy from Tradesmen, you know, has this kind of knowledge and this skill set to where he could really be doing this by himself, but he's, you know, it's like basically it makes Tradesmen look good in the end. So.
Okay, and did he take the time to teach you a little bit about electrical work?
He taught me a lot. Like, you know, he let me watch him. You know, even though I'm not allowed to do all the things that he's allowed to do,
right.
But he let me watch him, and you know, kind of it did like get me more interested into, you know, and everything. So.
Okay. And you said that you learned at a very young age because you were working with your father.
Right.
So I guess this runs in the family?
My father, he was the deputy director of Health and Human Services, and he had a whole bunch of other things going on. But in addition to that, he owned rental property, and so it wasn't. I guess you can call it a family business, but it was more so. Okay, this is extra income,
right?
And so we just kind of like every time someone moved in and then move out, we had to, you know, change the carpets and you know, paint the walls and clean the whole place out and fix things that needed to be fixed and change out the outlet. So I learned a little bit of electrician work from my father because he, you know, turned off the breakers and switched the outlets out and showed me, you know, basically you just, what you see is what you do, you know what I mean? So.
Okay. Any last comments or questions that you may have for us?
No, this is crazy.
I know it's crazy.
I never thought this way.
But I do want to tell you that everybody in the company knows Troy
really?
as an awesome worker. I am so happy that you're working with us, with me in particular. And this is why it took my time to do this interview with you, because you deserve it.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. You've done so much for me too, Mrs. And I really do appreciate you because you really helped me out a whole lot, all the way across the board.
And that's what I'm here for.
I appreciate it.
Alrighty.
All right.
Let's stop this.